What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to talk about Sunspot. We're going to give you the basic introduction about Sunspot, the T-Force ISO 8, and also the best game modes where you're going to be able to play with this guy. And on top of that, we're also going to reveal. So we're going to the reveal and tell you how to prepare for the upcoming event where you can unlock Sunspot. Now this event is only in 2 weeks, but you can start getting at least your mindset ready for this event when it shows up, so you can unlock him early on. This is also a character that unlocks with 45 shards, and if you want to spend the power cores for that, maybe it's an option. This is definitely a character that is going to be very impactful, not only for raids but other game modes as well. So it's something that you might consider in case you have a decent amount of power cores, and one of the reasons is because you are not going to get any power core event anytime soon. So we're going to break down all this information, and as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so who's an absolute boss is Sunspot? No, Sunspot is not a boss. Forge is absolute boss, and you'll see why on my upcoming video where we use the full team on the raid nodes. You'll see that it is very, very interesting how this team works. But in this video, we're going to talk about Sunspot. So, Sunspot, as I said, is a 45 shards unlock. If you have more than 10,000 power cores, you are safe to try to pull him early on and unlock him as fast as possible. This is going to allow you to use him in different game modes. It's going to be very beneficial for Alliance Wars, Raids, Cosmic Crucible, even on Blitz. And we have upcoming Blitz event in 2 weeks as well. In 2 weeks. So keep that in mind. Then on top of that, he's part of the Extreme X-Men team, but he has synergies with X-Men overall, because he's going to give energy to all X-Men characters. So this is going to be extremely important, whether you're using him with Uncanny or with Astonishing or with Unlimited. Is going to be able to provide this additional energy to the allies. So for example, if you have Sunspot with Gambit or with Cyclops, both of those characters are going to be able to do their ultimates much faster because of Sunspot. So it's going to have a lot of synergies because of that. Then we also have the chargeable mechanic, which he does with his basic and with the ultimate as well. The ultimate, he steals charges from the enemies for himself, and with the basic, he gains charges. If you have him as a striker, he also gains additional charges. The focus on this guy is a little bit of a problem, but this is because you're going to use him as a striker. Some people are suggesting Raider. I don't think Raider is a good option. I would just focus on striker or skirmisher to make sure that he's landing the ability block with his special, and to make sure that he lands the disrupt and the defense down with his ultimate. This is something that I already experienced, that he really struggles to apply this slow and the defense down on the enemies, and the disrupt, not slow, defense down and disrupt on your enemies. So even with extra focus from Cyclops, even with the offense up, he just doesn't have enough focus to land those negative effects. So maybe skirmisher, maybe it's not even necessary. So I would say just striker. I think striker is going to be the long-term option for him. In terms of the T-Force, the passive and the ultimate are very important for raids, but especially the passive. The passive is definitely the most important T-Force. All the other T-Force you can skip. If you want to maximize the value of this character, once again, passive and basic to get as many charges as possible, as fast as possible, and then you do the ultimate, and then you do the special if you want. So that's the priority. Passive, basic, ultimate, special. In terms of the ISO 8, we already talked about it. Striker, in my opinion, is the best option. And this is a character that you do not have to gear up all the way to gear tier 18. He requires astral energy, and there is a very high chance that the symbiote surfer, the Void Knight, that is also going to require astral energy. So make sure that you have some at least for for Void Knight, Symbol Silver Surfer. And you can play with Sunspot in raids at level 80, gear T15, and it's just fine. The next video we're gonna post is gonna be this character in raids, and that's the size I used it for him. So level 80, gear T15, and 3 all-stars, that was more than enough for him. Okay, beyond that, that's pretty much it. So let's talk about Sunspot, how you can prepare yourself to unlock this character. So we recently had a calendar on Facebook that I'm not going to show you. I don't have it open right now, but we're going to take a look at data mines. And there are some content creators out there saying that the data mines are always wrong or whatever. No, the data mines have been correct like 99% of the time since the last 2 months or so, or 3 months. The data mines have been correct all the time. And we already have the information for the Sunspot event. You can see it right here. Coming soon, solar schematics, recruit Sunspot. So this is the way to do it. And this is going to be a 7-day event where you have to stock up ISO 8 energy. You have to use ISO 8 energy. And beyond that, you're going to get additional points for battling in Alliance Wars using Superior 6. So if you didn't get up your Superior 6 yet, maybe it's time. If you have them on defense, maybe it's time to use them on offense. And we don't know for sure if you need them at like gear tier 18 or if you need them like at 7 all-stars. This is something that you're going to know in the near future when we have additional data mines. But with this event, so once again, 7 days, spend ISO 8 campaign, battle with Superior 6, and then you can earn Sunspot shards and also diamonds for Sunspot. You can get up to a 3 diamond upgrade for Sunspot. This event is going to give you some orbs. I think that will give you Sunspot shards. So this is a hybrid event, right? This is going to be a very hybrid event where you have to do multiple things in order to unlock this character. Then you're also going to have Extreme Heat Web Milestone, where you have to earn Blitz credits in order to get more solar schematic ore fragments to help you progress to the main milestone. So we have, once again, milestones within milestones within milestones. Some people were saying that events were much easier now. No, it's not the case. Once again, we have multiple events and multiple game modes being required to unlock this character. But you can do stuff. You can do stuff right now. You can do stuff today in order to prepare for unlocking this character. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, stocking up your ISO 8 energy. Now, we have a Quicksilver event coming up soon. And on the Quicksilver event, you can spend campaign energy. So what you want to do is, during the Quicksilver event, 7 days, you are going to use your campaign energy and you're going to stock up your ISO 8 energy. This is the way going forward. You spend one energy, you save the other. You spend the other, you save the one that you are not using. It has to be this way in case you want to maximize the rewards. Then on top of that, you also make sure that you pay attention to my Blitz teams. I have brand new Blitz teams. I have like 20 new Blitz teams, and we have 43 Blitz teams. And we have some characters that we cannot use. So what I did was to make sure that we had the highest chance of winning possible with this. And we already have a team with Sunspot. So if you unlock him early, you can use Sunspot with Kitty Pryde and with Forge. And this team is very, very strong right now in Blitz. And it's going to help you to progress this. And this is going to be important for the event because we have to win. Once again, we have to win in Blitz in order to earn Blitz credits, in order to progress for this web milestone for Sunspot. And then we have the Superior 6, which in my opinion is a great team. And because it allows us to mix and match different characters depending on the situation, is definitely another team that you should be investing in. My favorite characters, the ones that I think you should max out, is Lizard. Lizard is very underrated. We're going to be talking about Lizard very soon because there are some special utility for Lizard. Then, of course, the Green Goblin is one of the legendaries. And then we have Craven. I think Craven is quite powerful. He does a lot of bleed damage. He does a lot of ability blocks to controllers, a bunch of other negative effects that makes him quite useful. And the ones that I think are the least relevant is Spider Slayer and Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus is legendary, yes. He's an old character, yes. But you have to be careful how much you get up Dr. Octopus, because if you get up too much, it can cause you some problems when you're facing like Asian Coulson, or when you're facing those characters that, oh, target the enemy with highest health or with highest damage or so on. If your Dr. Octopus is too big, you might fall into one of those situations. So it's better to keep Dr. Octopus smaller, like Gear T17, and the other ones a little bit bigger. And the Spider Slayer, you just have to be careful with using him. Is useful in some situations, but not useful overall. But yeah, this is what you can do right now in order to prepare for Sunspot. Once again, if you want to unlock him today with power cores, that's fine, because we don't have any upcoming event that requires power cores. For the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, we have 0 power core events. So if you want to unlock him, just make sure that you have around 1,000 or 2,000 power cores to refresh your energy, and then we'll be good to go. And you can start experiencing the power of the Extreme X-Men and the amazing value that they're going to provide to you in all game modes in Marvel Strike Force. Once again, they are great in Blitz, Cosmic Crucible, Alliance Wars, and of course in raids, but I think they are also going to provide a lot of value with game modes like Tower, where you can choose exactly which enemies you're going to be facing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is what we have to do in order to prepare to unlock Sunspot. And as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share this video with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.